So you decide to meet up with some people that you've been playing an online game with in the real world. What's the worst thing that could happen? Apparently, kidnap and murder. Hi everyone, today I'm talking about Volume 1 of the manga Doubt by Yoshiki Tonogai. Now this was originally released in 2007. The story has 4 volumes. This setup's going to sound familiar. A group of strangers, connected by one thing or another, meet for the very first time. After everything seems okay, suddenly they find themselves trapped in an enclosed space. One of them is dead, and it seems apparent that somebody amongst them is the killer. This is a pretty popular storyline. You have things similar in the Saw movies, all the way going back to Agatha Christie's novel 10 Little Indians or And There and There Were None, depends which title you go by. In this particular story, our 6 characters are all connected by an online video game called Rabbit Doubt. The game's a little bit sadistic, but actually sounds very much like some new MMORPGs that are coming out, which is a group of people play as rabbits. However, one amongst them is a wolf in disguise. It's up to the other rabbits to find and destroy the wolf before the wolf destroys all of them. Our characters who meet eventually find themselves locked in a real-life battle of Rabbit Doubt. It is a bit of a horror story. There is gore, so if you're not into that, be aware. The artwork on this one's pretty stunning. In fact, there are some full color pages which are just awesome. They're great to look at, and they just add this nice creative break amongst the storyline. Each of the characters has a very unique look, which is good because, well, eventually you have to identify them by one way or another. This story had a great hook. I don't want to discuss too much about it because I don't want to spoil it, because this is one of those ones that I really think that you should read. In fact, after I finished this first volume, I was so hooked in, I read the last remaining 3 volumes to find out just what the heck was going on. And I can tell you that beyond this first volume, there are more shocks and more spills and more chills, and it's a really cool story that I very much enjoyed. And I would really have to recommend this manga to anybody who's a fan of horror movies, who's a fan particularly of Saw, who's a fan of mysteries, and, you know, maybe a bit of survival horror type games as well. Because in a way this is a kind of sick living video game. In terms of the theme and underlying messages in this manga, it really is about who do you trust? And how can you trust people when you've only just met them and you know that one amongst you is the guilty party? There are some cool little twists and differences that will set this manga apart from a lot of other stories that are very similar. And as I said, it's only 4 volumes, so it's not a super extensive story, but it has enough twists and turns that it keeps it enjoyable right through to the pretty shocking end. So that's my review on the manga Doubt. Definitely worth checking out. Some awesome artwork, cool storyline, engaging and unique characters, and definitely the volumes that follow keep it up. I hope you liked this video. I've got other manga reviews that you can check out, as well as the anime and book club if you want to check those links out as well. Subscribe to the channel to keep up with all of my future manga reviews. And thanks very much for watching the video. I will see you all soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.